and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekend reading for June the 18th and the 19th. So the image I'm getting for you is this sense of you standing on top of, it's like a ridge top or a plateau, and you've got this very high vantage point and you're looking further afield, but you can see things because you can see further, which is actually, and see quite clearly. It feels like it's a clear sight. So that's kind of the image I've been given at this moment in time, that I keep being told the words vantage point, a clear vantage point. So that's actually really important. So let's see what is coming through for the weekend. Oh, those cards just popped out. The Star card, speaking of being able to see clearly and having a future kind of goal, we've got the Star card, and the Knight of Wands is feeling positively, a positive shift towards this future goal or future dream. With the Star card, which feels really fantastic. Some of you might even be thinking of traveling, but it kind of feels like this is a longer term thing. You know, this is what I want to do further down the track, which is why we're looking further afield. So that's why we've got the Star card and the Knight of Wands. The Two of Wands. Okay, so we had a sense that, you know, you've started something or you're thinking about starting taking the initial action, but it is, like I said, it's, and we had that yesterday, but it is further down the track kind of energy, but this is where we've got the fire coming in. So it's like, yeah, feeling kind of excited, more fire, Three of Wands and the Six of Cups. So this is getting a bit excited about everything. And the King of Swords, decision, Mr. Decision Maker has turned up. A lot of Aquarius energy actually with the King of Swords and the Star. So it's allowing yourself to be really inspired for the future, but it's also very logical, a logical brain that's coming through. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you, like if this is, it's kind of interesting because we've got the Three of Wands, which would suggest travel plans, but the Six of Cups is no, I want to stay at home. And so, or I'm happy where I am at home. So it's kind of this interesting looking at the balance, like in terms of the vantage point that here I am at home at present at this moment where I'm at. How am I feeling about that? But where am I going in the future? This is kind of the energy, and where do I want to go? So there's the Three of Wands is a little bit like I've put some energy out there. I'm waiting for my ships to come back in. I'm waiting for some results. I'm perhaps looking further afield. This Three of Wands, quite literally, you know, the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands, both of them are kind of standing up. And even the King of Swords of that energy of, like I was saying, sitting on top of a higher plateau and looking out further afield, and they're like looking at all very different directions. The Three of Wands is like the young emperor. There's aspirations and ambitions around this. It's like gone from the 2 to the 3, so that's like good. It's like made this progress. And the Six of Cups is a nice energy. It's feeling good about something. But then we've got the King of Swords that's looking straight on at something, going, right, okay. So it's all these different directions that you're kind of looking at something from different aspects and going, what does it look like from there? What if I do go this way? What happens? What if I'm looking at it straight on, and what decisions do I need to make? So it's like one head's in the present, one head's in the future, one head's kind of saying, I've left something behind and I know I've left that behind. There's something in the back of your mind. And it's all moving forward positively towards the future. So there's a lot here, but I just keep getting this sense of, you know, you've got home base, which is the Six of Cups, and then you've got further afield, which is the Three of Wands. And so it's like, you know, with the Two of Wands, again, the world is in your hand. And what do you see? Where do you want to go? What would you like to see coming in? What would you like to... It feels very much like you're kind of looking at the bigger picture and saying, what can I start now? Or what can I, you know, can I book that trip that I want to go traveling, and maybe I can pay it off over time, or maybe I'll book it for like in 3 months' time, 6 months' time. Maybe I've got a significant birthday or an event coming in. So it just kind of feels like it doesn't have to be specific to travel, but it's more of a sense of further down the track in your timeline. What sort of good thing do you want to bring in? And now's a great time for whatever it is to take that initial step and action towards that. So yeah, it's really, with all these Wands energy and the Star card and the King of Swords, it's like I said, yesterday was about the magical ingredients And this is very much like you're moving forward still. It's still very similar energy to what we had yesterday, but it's more fire and air. So it's feeling kind of got that sense of excitement and inspiration. And we're taking that extra step. You've moved from the 2 to the 3. So it's not like it's moving forward super quickly, but it is moving like it's moving forward. So that's it. I mean, the Knight of Wands, it always brings in travel and adventure, off on the next big adventure, off to discover something new that's out there that you haven't previously experienced or discovered, and thinking how much further down the track or further afield is this going to be. So that's why it's got this sense of adventure. But we do have, like I said, the King of Swords is very much like more of a serious, put your logical mind to this, make some intelligent decisions. Don't get too swept away with the romantic ideas of it or the excitement too much. Like, it's fun to feel that, but it's also like with the King of Swords, it's like, yeah, but I'm going to be quite logical and rational about how I'm moving forward, even though I'm allowing myself to be inspired. So that's it. It's a nice energy. And for some of you with this 6 of Cups energy, there's a lot of energy about the past, the present, and the future, where you want to be, where you have been in those different timelines and where you want to be. So the 6 of Cups can sometimes be around what sort of harmony you want to bring in terms of relationships as well. That's another theme that can come through with this. So that's the weekend. It actually feels really nice. It feels like a really, really nice energy, and it might be just to help precipitate this energy. It might be nice to have a few day trips or go and do something a bit different. That's kind of going to help you get into this mindset. But at the end of the day, come back and have a think about it and kind of have a think of the bigger picture. So enjoy the weekend. I hope the sun is shining for you wherever you are, and look forward to seeing you on Monday.